Here in Cincinnati, when we get our medallions, they ask us,
How you do that there? New Orleans, Baton Rouge. How you do that there? Lafayette, Lake Charles. How you do that there? Shreveport, Mississippi. How you
welcome to Monty B's Abnormal Remodeling Show. I'm your host, Monty B. And remember, we don't remodel homes, we remodel lives. As I said, here in Cincinnati, after our sponsor presents us with our medallions, they ask us, how you do that there? So, I would like to take this opportunity to explain to the newcomer and to that brother or sister out there who struggles with staying clean, how we did this here. First of all, when I came back in the process this time, I knew that I didn't want to use no more. I really, deep down inside, knew that I had to do something different. Now, I've tried for many years to get clean, so I know what it's like to be in and out, in and out. However, this time when I came around, I was going to do those things that I thought were only for the lame people to do. You know, like not be in a relationship for a year or stay in a transitional house for a year and so on and so on. So let me go back to the relationship part. This time when I came in the process, I knew that I had to be single. I knew that I had to solely focus on Monty B, abnormal, because I've never ever came in the recovery process without a mate. But this time I said I'm going to give myself a break and I'm going to get single. Now I got single. And now in the process of being single, I was going to go back to this transitional house that I left. And I said I was going to stay there for a whole year. See, usually when I go in a transitional house, I get me a girlfriend, I move in with her, and then the vicious cycle continues. But I was going to break that cycle this go around. And I did. And now, I'm not in a relationship. I'm staying at the transitional house, and now I got to get a sponsor. Well, I've always had a sponsor, only by name. I never really used my sponsor, but this time I really needed my sponsor because I'm not in a relationship, so I feel lonely. I feel inadequate. I feel like I need somebody. So instead of dealing with those feelings by myself, I call my sponsor. You mean to tell me I got to tell another man that I'm having feelings? But I did that. Okay. Now, the relationship is out. I'm staying in transitional. I got me a sponsor. And I said I'm going to do another thing that I heard them talk about in the rooms. And that was a 90 and 90, meaning 90 meetings in 90 days. I'm like, man, I used to be like, I ain't with all that. But I got with all that. And that 90 and 90, that set a foundation for the next 9 months. See, it allowed me to get connected to the ultimate weapon for recovery, which is another recovering addict. And a 90-90. And after the meetings, I did the meetings after the meetings. I'm telling you, those things work. Yeah, the meetings after the meetings. It took me some time to get adjusted to asking people if I can hang out with them. And it took me some time just to get adjusted to being around people, period. Because I've been isolated. And that's how I did it. I got connected. So, to that person out there, let me tell you, it took me 10 years to get here. But I also stayed into today, one day at a time. And by doing so, we got 1 year clean. Hey, Ricky B, congratulations, bruh, on your 6 years. Keep up the good work. Ricky B out there in Cincinnati. Be big, be blessed, be humble, and stay connected.